Hey guys, welcome back to the YKB, Why Keep the Box Collecting, where we immediately destroy the value of our figures and free them for their plastic and cardboard prisons. It's NECA's M3GAN, scary robot best friend thing. Here we go. Now I was going to pass on this figure, but for that great price of $15, I'm willing to give it a try. Let's take it to the table. Alright, so we have this M3GAN over here for that great price of $15, and what I gotta say is I love the box. Really, NECA does a pretty good job with their boxes. You know, the whole open box concept type of thing, where you have the nice designs over here, but you open it up and you can see the figure in all its glory. It's a really good concept. I would not be upset with anybody who kept this, but, you know, it's me here at the YKB, so I don't care about boxes. But if you do, this looks like it's a good one to keep. So, let's get M3GAN free so she can make friends. I was going to say Vivi, but I can't remember the name of the girl. So. Oh, forgot to open up that and show that more. The hallway scene. I don't know if you can see that. Probably can't. There's M3GAN with all her accessories in the plastic. There's M3GAN on the stand. Let's get a little bit closer. And for the most part, the little robot sensation. Was it that dance move she did that really took off the internet? That weird one? What's up with people liking those weird, like, kid dances? I felt like it was her and Wednesday. Those two dances that really took off whenever. How many years ago was that? 1, 2 years now? But I'm rambling. For the most part, looks identical to the movie. Really does. Whole robot kid look thing. It's always creeped me out, but it's probably why people like it. I don't pay people to scare me. But the figure itself looks good. I would say the dress itself, it's a soft plastic piece. You know, it's not actually cloth, so, you know, it kind of holds its shape. I have seen some of these with cloth, so I don't know if it's NECA or if that's a different brand, but that's besides the point. Those ones were on sale, so let's go and look at her accessories. There we go. We have another M3GAN head. I don't really know the difference between this one and the one on the figure. Oh no, the mouth. The mouth is the difference. We have damaged M3GAN head. We have M3GAN head with the faceplates removed. Here's a hammer. And just to be honest, I really got her for the accessories. I know she was like $15, so I got her for that too, but I saw all the accessories she came with and I was like, definitely. Here is a nail gun. Looks like a Yeti. Oh, Ryobi, sorry. It looks like a Ryobi. Yeti's the cooler. Here's the machete she uses when it's clean. Here's when it's bloody. Here's one of the faceplates. You can put them on. Screwdriver. Here's the other faceplate. Actually, it looks really good. Looks like a cyberpunk. And I'll go through these pretty fast because it comes with a litany of hands. So, comes with more than enough accessories. You know, with companies that are giving you less and less, this one didn't come with that bad of an amount. Alright, so Megan standing. Let's do this. There, and is this supposed to be like the duck face look type of thing? Personally, I like this one better. So this head's gonna stay on. So I don't know why. This face looks weird. That one looks much better. This one definitely is not going on my stand because it's creepy. So it's definitely doing the job it's supposed to. It's hard to get her in focus because Megan matches the background too much. So there you go. And my absolute favorite. I love me robots. If I can get this to focus in. There you go. I love me robots. I love me some cyberpunk. And this fits. Even if I don't use this head for Megan, which I'm probably not going to, I absolutely love it. Here's the other faceplate that looks much more evil. Now I don't even remember which one of these faces I liked better. I cannot remember which one I liked better. Was it this one? This one looks more like a person, so maybe that's the one I'm gonna keep. Here's her relaxed hands. There's one more relaxed hand, which I don't know why there's another relaxed hand, but there is one. They have hinges up and down, so maybe that's why there's a relaxed hand. One can hinge down. Nope, they all hinge normally, so don't know why. They all hinge in the same direction. But all these hold, the ones that hold stuff hinge properly, so. There's machete. She holds stuff a lot with her right hand. So there's not... There's her Ryobi. There's the hammer. Just make this a little bit creepier. And these hands interchange very well. So there's her with the screwdriver. So one thing I gotta say is I say this over and over again. I really do like this face. This has got to be my favorite face. It's not the face I'm gonna keep on her, but it's my favorite one. Definitely gonna find a place for you somewhere. but I forget over and over again which face I prefer better. I think I go back and forth, honestly. I'll keep that one on for now. I might change my mind in a minute, and I bet I've changed my mind a couple times now during this review. So, that's all the accessories. With all the accessories out the way, let's go and do some articulation. She cannot do a T-pose. It's NECA. NECA never lets their figures do T-poses. I thought she was going to have a bicep swivel, though. She doesn't. That's tough in there. They have like, they could have did a cut there, but they didn't. This can go all the way around. Single joint and elbow, but it goes over 90, so that works. The necks. Almost all the necks have this weird joint system where it's a peg down in there. But it also has like a ball joint at the top. So it can give you a whole bunch of mobility. Be honest, it doesn't work the best because the one that goes at the bottom of the neck just falls out way too easily. So this is soft plastic, so you can crunch in like that much. Is there some butterflies? It doesn't look like there's any butterflies. I can't feel any. Single jointed for the leg. Standard ankle rocker. Hinge up and down. I'm trying to do this without destroying the figure too much. But yeah, that's just basically like a ball in there. And it can move all different directions. So, you know, articulation is decent. You can see there's that ball in there that doesn't like to move too much. So, articulation's fine, especially for NECA standards, because they don't really have the best of articulations. Ooh, it's flaking off. That's not a good sign. That's as far as she can go with a split, because the dress does get in the way. But physically, can split. Can kick up about that high. So, but I think this figure is fine with articulation. Alright, well, I got Megan standing here. Let's see how tall she is. She is about 5.5, which is perfect. She's supposed to be a kid character or a young robot, but she's about 1 inch and 3/4. So, you know, she's a smaller kid character. More than works, more than fits in the collection. But speaking about collections and how they fit, let's see how she's going to fit with other figures that are not from her line. Like Loyal Subjects Inc. and SH Figure Arts Naruto. I think they look pretty good. NECA Turtle. McFarlane Spawn. Marvel Legends Iron Man. G.I. Joe Classified Series Stalker. Star Wars Black Series Maul. And as you can tell, he's really small. Even for Black Series, he's too small. I'm just hating because I expect way better out of this figure. But for the most part, Megan's height's pretty good. You know, I'm really surprised with this figure. Really am. Alright, so what else can I say about this Megan figure? I was really surprised. Comes with a whole bunch of accessories. And I don't know. It comes with a whole bunch of accessories. It looks good. Maybe I'm just happy I got it for dirt cheap. Or maybe I'm a sucker for robots. I really love this face. Really do. But one of the reasons I got this Megan was because of these accessories. Like, when are you going to have a Ryobi drill? Screwdrivers. Hammers. Machetes. It's like, you can probably find these, maybe even get this. But when are you going to get this? In a robot head? Come on now, that's amazing. I absolutely love this. I've said this over and over again. My favorite feature, bar none. But it comes with a litany of accessories. It was on clearance for $15, which is probably another reason why I'm absolutely loving this pack. It's just amazing. Really am happy that I picked this up. But for more reviews like this, come to the YKB. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm out. I don't know, I'm really happy with this figure. Maybe I'm gonna start having nightmares.